Right, welcome back to a new video, guys. This is a little bit completely different video to what you've been seeing recently. Right, well, I'm coming back to drifting. This is probably going to be a shock to a lot of people. As you can see, gone into drag racing. It's very, much a part of my life, but drifting is a part of my life as well, and I can't put it away. Well, the best fun I had in the drift car over the years is an e36. So we're doing a hmsports version 2 kit of an e36. So I bought this car, which is a 325 auto, about 8 months ago now, and I'm glad I bought it then because the prices of these things have gone through the roof. So yeah, it was a good buy, yeah, we'll explain what's going on with it right now. Well, here it is. This is the e36 I bought. It's been sat in a field for 8 months pretty much, and we're going to get ready to start it. As you can see, it's fairly straight. The one thing that I really liked about this car was it's not rusty. The rear arch is going to be chopped out anyway, so anything like that on the rear quarter doesn't really matter. It came on some really awful E90 wheels, and it's on coilovers. Whether these coilovers would be the ones to stay on the car, we don't know. As you can see, it's mouldy as hell, but it's going to be, that's all, not to worry about. Came with one of my spoilers on, which was quite funny because I didn't know it had that on until I got to pick it up from Manchester. And yeah, lucky enough, it's a 323. So I'll show you up under the bonnet. It's a 323, 120,000 mile. The plan is we're going to take this out. We're going to put a 2.8 in with an M50 manifold and a few modifications. Hopefully push it over 200 horsepower. So it's got enough power. This has probably got enough power, but I've never had much luck with these engines myself. So while this is on fairly low mileage, I'll get rid of this engine and hopefully that'll help fund the 2.8. It's currently an auto, so we've binned that off. And my mate Ollie Jordan, so massive thanks to Ollie, got me a full manual conversion, which is all living in the boot at the moment. And yeah, so we've got full manual conversion in there, that's ready to go. And you can see it's still got a tow bar on it, so we're going to get rid of that. I've got some backlights to go on it and all sorts. So yeah, it's a good base for me to put it up, so I can't wait to get involved. Right then, well, the other one thing, first thing I bought wheels for it, which paid more for the wheels than I did for the car. So I had to have CSD Hyper Zeros. Massive fan of these wheels, love the concave of them. Just a pure, awesome Japanese wheel, and I think they're going to suit the lines of this car really well. So obviously, to carry these wheels, you need void arches. So the next thing is if I can get it out. Fibre Factory wide arches. So these are sold in the hmsports shop. They're super well made, and you can see got the Fibre Factory name on. And these would be basically to fill out them, get rid of them horrible standard arches, get the wide arches on, and make sure the pinch and the fitment's perfect for the CSTs. And big thanks to Rich for supplying these for me. They take a lot of abuse and they're really flexible. So that's just the start of it. So of course, the whole reason for this car is to build the hmsports version 2 kit. And the other main reason, so I can go and have fun again and drive with these kids that are having a whale of a time with these small events. So we're going to make a new kit completely, which is going to be keeping the top of the BMW lines. But we're going to bring the kit down, and it's going to be a whole front bumper. So it's not going to be a kit that we just added on like before. It's going to be the whole front bumper, so you can't fit it wrong. It's going to look loads better and follow the contours of the car. There's a few kits that have come out recently that don't really follow any of the lines of the car. they're on the right wavelength, but they just haven't got it right, and in my opinion that is. So yeah, that's the front bumper. The side skirts are going to be another thing. The side skirts we got at the moment come up to here, which still look good, but the one thing that really upsets me about the coupe is we should have brought them up to here. So the next coupe side skirts are going to be the same, but this is going to be incorporated into it with the M Sport trim. So it will probably be about 10-15 mil, so you can run an M Sport trim on the car, and then that'll be your coupe side skirt. On the saloon, because we're going to do this as well on the saloon has obviously got an arch here, and then that's the door. So what we're going to do with the saloon skirts is make it so that bit's a part of the side skirt, and we're going to make a panel that goes on the rear door so it all flows. So when you've got an over fender on a four door or a saloon, that the bottom panel of the door, it all flows, so it looks like it's all that, rather than you having your steps look here. So that's another thing. The rear bumper, again, we're going to keep all the BMW trim lines, so you're going to have this trim line back in it. We're going to create a more aggressive rear bumper, but following the lines of the skirts better, because I wasn't quite happy with the first one in that case. So we'll get that nicely. We're going to do a bigger opening for the back, so a lot more guys can run a twin exit exhaust. And a lot of people have been going on about it for a long time. We're also going to make a boot spoiler. So we're going to make a boot spoiler that comes over the side. We're going to probably stop it at this line, because that's where the fender will fit on a saloon and a coupe. So we're going to bring a spoiler out, and it's going to be based, very much based like on a D-Max S14 one. So we're going to make that, so that should flow in with the lines, and we won't cover the badge up. We'll probably leave a notch in for the badge. And we're going to remake the coupe roof spoiler, make it a little bit better, a bit stronger, and a bit more easy to fix. So I hope you really enjoy what you're seeing, and hope you're really excited to see the build on this car. We're going to do, this is basically the introduction to this car. We're going to do probably a 5 or a 6 step video of what I'm actually going to do to the car, and until it's completely finished. So I hope you look forward to seeing this series part of this, and enjoy the journey with me. Right, see you in the next one.